Hello my flowers, and welcome back to another episode of Maddie Vlogs and Does. And today we do another Uber Eats experience video, you guys. This is my actual screen. I'm going to confirm the vehicle, which is I'm a walker. And it doesn't look like a lot is going on this morning, except for like maybe uptown in Manhattan. Like, let me see, around the 60s. I mean, it's always buzzing over there. And in the Dumbo area in Brooklyn. So it doesn't seem like anything's really going on because, you know, it's still breakfast time, etc. So let's see. I'm still at 98%. I've completed 822 deliveries. I still cannot get this picture fixed or changed. I think I have to call them and like tell them like, hey, I want to change my picture. Single most annoying thing ever. As per usual, there's always promotions going on. And let's go to my earnings. Of course, this week I have not done anything except for today, which I will go out, even though, yes, it's my birthday today. But I will be going out. So another week passed, you guys. $275.55 is what I did last week. If you guys didn't know, this is like my part-time job. I did 40 trips. So for those of you, let me start explaining. So for those of you that want to do Uber Eats and you guys are on a bike, if you guys do anywhere between like 30 and 40 trips in a day, which you can definitely do because the app is always providing you guys with hits. This is approximately what you can take home in a day, $275.55, okay? But because I'm a walker, I have to spread this time around. And last week, I worked 19 hours in a minute. My net income was $144. My promotions, I made $28.88 with the promotions. My tip was $101.78. And of course, as you can see, the total earnings was $275.55. Monday, I went out for an hour and I did 2 trips in an hour and I made $11. That is actually quite terrible. I honestly do feel like after the pandemic, a lot of things have changed for the walkers, not for the people that have a vehicle that can go ahead and do $120 to $150 in 4 hours. But for the walkers, it's become bad because I feel like people don't tip. Like my tip should have equated to almost the net fare, or maybe like $6. So if I made, as you can see, I made $8, my tip should have been at least $6. But of course, as you can see, that was not the case. So out of the 2 trips that I did, I wanted to try to see how Monday was again for me. And in 51 minutes and 36 seconds, I could have done anywhere between 3 and 4 pickups and drop-offs in that amount of time. So I know Mondays is always a little slow for me, and I don't like to go out unless I need it, but I wanted to see what the activity was like, and it wasn't nothing, y'all. Okay, so let's move on to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I made $27.02. I was only out for an hour and 29 minutes, and I made 5 trips. See what I'm saying? So in an hour and 29 minutes, I made 5 trips. I should have had that same hit on Monday, but it didn't pan out for me that way. So my total earnings, as you can see, was about $30. I did it in the morning. I started a little late, which I'm going to start a little late today also. I'm going to do it between like 12 and 1 o'clock, which is not bad at all. And it was only an hour. So had I done like a 3 or 4 hour shift, I probably would have hit like $40, $50. So Thursday, I'm going to try to do the $30 or $50 in the morning. So then by Friday, I could just be outside all day, starting at around maybe like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and start getting the hits that way. So I didn't go out Wednesday. I didn't go out Thursday. I had a little bit of extra money. So out of Uber Eats, I didn't make the exact $300 for the week, but I made extra money elsewhere. So that was good. So I didn't go out for those 2 days. Then Friday, I was outside for 6 hours, you guys, and only made $68.29. And I did 10 trips. So I don't know. I feel like the morning for walkers is way better. And for this day, I started off late. As you will see, I started off at 2:46 p.m. That's when I started making deliveries. So I basically have to start going out earlier so that I can make the $70 in the morning. during the morning time. So within the first 3 hours, I should make anywhere between 60 and 70 bucks, so that in the afternoon I can make the same or more. But I do feel like for walkers, you do make extra money in the morning. And then Saturday, I made $96.55 in 6 hours and 5 minutes. I did 14 trips, and that was good. Saturday was good this week. And then I went out on Sunday. I was out for 4 hours, did 9 trips, and I made $71. So that wasn't bad either. For this upcoming week, I'm not going to go out on Saturday in the morning. I might go out on Saturday in the afternoon, and I might do it with my cousin. I might turn on the Uber Eats app, and we're going to be right the fuck outside. So I'm making this money. Now, tips that I have for making money. For this week, if you guys, it doesn't tell you where I went to pick up, or does it? No, it does not. Anyway, but if you guys stand in front of the stores where you know that you can pick up a lot, for example, McDonald's has a lot of orders, especially in the nighttime. Like a lot of the overnight people that work the 12 to 4 o'clock in the morning shifts, you guys, the McDonald's and the Domino's are really good for that time of the day. That's not something that I have tried, which I'm kind of tempted to do. To do something like that, maybe from Thursday to Friday, and then like sleep for 4 hours, like take a shower, come home, sleep for 4 hours, and then go back outside at around 7, 8 o'clock on Friday in the morning. I don't know. I'm a little tempted because I want to see what I can do during those times or during those hours to see how I can make this money for myself. If I don't do that this week, then I'll do it the next, because I have a lot of things that is going on for this week. But standing in front of the stores that you know that is going to get you the routes, that's what makes the money. Even though, as you can see, my tips are not equating to my net fare at all. As a walker, it's no good, because as a walker, in like before the pandemic, or even when the pandemic first started, I would see like $150, I would see that. Every time I would go out, like anywhere from $120 to $150, it was easy for me. Easy pickings. Now I have to do 14 trips to make $100. Before, I would make anywhere between 7 and 10 trips. I would make $100 or close to $100. What else I was going to tell you guys? The routes, like these little squiggly lines, sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. For this week, they did not work for me, because the trick that I used for this week was standing in front of the actual stores that I went to make deliveries in. I'm not complaining. An extra $275 helps with my food and my rent on a weekly basis. So I was very happy about that. And what else did I want to say? I feel like this is something else that I wanted to say. Oh, yes. I wanted to touch on the fact that I do feel like Uber Eats, and maybe the other apps are doing this, I'm not quite sure, but Uber Eats is either the restaurants are not giving them the information that's needed, or the app is not doing the calculations correctly. Like, for example, let me see if I can find a picture. I don't have anything outrageous here. And here's the picture. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in while it's recording. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of orders, right, in the back. You can see the orders in the back, and the papers, if you can zoom in or look at where the kitchen is, there's about maybe 2 or 3 orders that are pending. While I was in this restaurant, I was waiting for like maybe anywhere between like 3 to 5 minutes for an order. I mean, not while I was in the restaurant, but before. I waited like 3 or 5 minutes for the order when I was already around the area. I remember specifically walking like maybe a block or 2 from my last drop off, and I was just standing around waiting, and I waited for almost 5 minutes, or at least it felt like a good 5 minutes, and the order was already prepared for me, right? So the restaurants are definitely doing what they have to do, but the order was already prepared. So I don't know why Uber Eats would wait to give me the hit when I'm already around. You don't have to wait another 5 minutes when I'm already around. Just hit my phone. You know, I feel like it should be a boom, 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 boom. If I'm around and I can pick up these orders, it should just be hitting. Literally, it should just be hitting my phone. I could pick up 2-3 orders at the same time, and it saves times for me to not like have to wait around for orders when everybody else's delivery is being waited to get picked up. I think that's a little outrageous. So I don't know if Uber Eats recording. If you're watching, you guys, I feel like that's something that needs to change. You shouldn't have people wait for orders, especially if I'm a block or two away and the food is already prepared. If there's been occasions where I'm waiting like in front of Chipotle or inside of Chipotle and they're preparing the food and I get the hit while the food is being prepared, you know? So, but if the food is already there and the restaurant already tells you guys like, oh, it's already done. Boom, boom, boom. This is picked up. This is already done from being, you know, picked up, processed, or whatever the case is, it should go straight to my phone. I shouldn't have to wait around, because that takes time away from just precious time that I could just be, instead of walking around and waiting around, I could just be doing deliveries. And there are deliveries waiting. I just feel like there's something wrong with the frequency of how the orders are being either submitted to the app or being completed. I'm not quite sure what the discrepancy is, but that's what I see while using the Uber Eats app. I have recently applied, you guys, for other applications. I will show you guys in a minute. I applied for Shipped. I'm waiting to get approved for that. I applied for Instacart. I'm waiting to get approved for that. And so I'm waiting for that, and I will be using my Amazon Flex application once I am done fixing my car. So I'm not only going to be doing my Uber Eats experiences, I'm going to be recording my other experiences as well. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, interact with your girl. And most importantly, do not forget under any circumstances to water your life. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all very much.